them look like cinema food, but 2 of them are cups of, well, that's just wasted, but I still got 4 more. Those were real tasty, but now here comes the crazy part.
Hello, good afternoon, you guys. Right now I am at Ikram Grill just to have lunch, late lunch. I gotta say, the time is 2:35 p.m. Yesterday was a heck of a day. We saw a squirrel that stood up to the tree near my dad's balcony, and it was insane. At the end of the day yesterday, my mom asked me about it, and she's like, yo, you recorded all this? Like, of course I did. Like, that's what I do for vlogs. I record vlogs every day to entertain you guys. And so the scene yesterday, I couldn't even believe it. And the squirrel was just talking gibberishly this whole time, standing up on that tree. Towards the end, I tried to give him some bits of cheese. Well, it's normal that you see squirrels hanging in our neighborhood, especially when it's clear and quiet, but yesterday was just unbelievable. Like, holy moly.
Alright guys, what I'm gonna do now, look at what I just found here. Something interesting. Oh, great lord, I just dropped the bag, but look at that. Fruity.
Well, there we go. I just got it. Pretty interesting, right? So a month ago, the last time I did that spicy chip challenge, I was saying that I could try like an extraordinary gummy type, you know, but in a big size. Maybe I'll actually do it towards the end of the summer after I come back here from Turkey, my summer holiday. So today it's this. Look at that, that's the movie bag special of these. That's amazing. Oh, but you got red licorice as well. It reminds me of those Lunchables, but you know, they also got, like in a Lunchable bag, you would also have the burgers, you would also have the steak. They don't have burgers in this bag though. It's the fruity bag.
Look at that, hot dog, cola bottles, red licorice, popcorn, sour worms, and pizza. It's like a list of snacks that you make to have at the movies.
Oh there, I got this. The movie bag gummies. Fruity. So, just open it. Whew. Yeah guys, I had a lot of difficulties opening this. I'm just gonna trim it up with scissors. Ah, there. It seems good enough. Now I'm just gonna open that. Heck yeah. Gummy pizza. And like, here are some tiny worms. So there's 7 mini bags of these gummy cinema food. Well, not all of them look like cinema food, but 2 of them are cups of Coke right here. So I'm just gonna have a go at these first. Time for double kill! Wow. Pretty cool, eh? I got the sour worms, but you know what? I'm gonna go for a challenge. I'm gonna see which one I can successfully toss into my mouth. Ready? On my first shot, I got it! Now a pie of pizza! Right here. Just like that. Feel ready? Well, that's just wasted, but I still got 4 more gummy pizza slices. Here off I go for my second.
Yes! Second time I'm asking God it in.
How about,
And it tastes like popcorn too.
well, those were real tasty, but now here comes the crazy part, which I leave until the last part. Because, look, this is red licorice. I don't even like licorice, but I am going to get one of these anyway. So there's 4 of them. Oh my god. Come out here, little bug. This is why they're called gummies. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, I still got 3 more to go. Whoa, this tastes really, really good. Actually, nowhere near like licorice at all.
The red licorice pack, though, like, it satisfied me. I gotta say, it gave me a feeling of satisfaction and astounding as well, because when you see the word licorice, like, you try licorice and you expect to get a heavy sour taste, but yeah, red licorice that was.
It's been 3 days since that rock concert, but no doubt I'm still here.
Oh, that was really the best I could do on that one, not gonna lie.
So that was my first drum class after last Sunday's show that I had rocked the hell out of it on stage, and it was a nice, easy one. I gotta say, this 60 minutes, but I'm still quite honored to take part in that spring concert. It was amazing. Looking to do it again. Reflecting on that performance on Sunday, I can pretty much say, like, the more you get used to it, the better you can perform. It's one of those situations, like, if you feel like you have difficulties doing it, and try harder, that will motivate you. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. And like, there's a saying, if you feel like you can't do it, do it. Oh, kind of funny though. It's like being trained in the army all day long, like doing 10 push-ups, 15 push-ups, whatever. But yeah, funny, eh?
Well, man, this is one of those times that it'll make someone feel more like they gotta do it when they have such a task. Whew.
Oh, wow. Oh. You know what? This is actually really nice, though. This is really nice.
Remember the good old saying, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if the woodchuck would chuck wood?
10:47 p.m. here at Wednesday nights Now, you might have guessed what if, but no more music rehearsals, at least for now, after that show 3 days ago that I rock and rolled. Now, kind of a funny story, but during the rehearsal last week, so you know how it was my birthday on Monday last week. So during the rehearsal, we talked about birthdays and my instructor. So his birthday is also on April 21st. And so there was a brief discussion, and one of the squad said, "Well, happy birthday." And then the instructor said, "Well, thanks." And one other person's like, "Well, when was your birthday?" And he said it was Monday. I'm like, wow, my birthday was on Monday too. So it's a kind of astonishment that you get when you learn that you have the same birthday. So me and my rock instructor have the same birthdays, apparently. But obviously, if this was before the show, then I would just have come back home for my rehearsal at this point of the day. But nevertheless, after my drum lesson, we did go to WR and enjoy a bit of tennis and basketball, as we did have the NBA on as well. And sadly, we've been knocked out in 5 games in our series. Such a shame. A lot of changes have to be made in the summer, some significant changes as well. Because as well, 2 years ago, I was here having said this after we were dumped out in 4 games in that Nuggets series. It's a concept of there being a limit in things. Like, until what age can you run on the treadmill, or until what age can you do Pilates? But it's also like, until what age can you play tennis, or until what age can you play soccer? But it's also linked to like, until what age can you play basketball? So, you know, it's a bit of that thing too. Everything has limits pretty much. Anyway, guys, so that does it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Do leave this video a like. I'll see you tomorrow.